Okay, here we go. Part 2. Part 2, southbound 285 and 75, Atlanta, Georgia. Today is Friday, November 20th, current local time 12:10 in the p.m. And the old temperature gauge is settled down at 85 or 68 degrees. And we're making our way over, basically, we're still calling it the 285, although we're headed pretty well due east. Basically working our way back over to the 75, which will be taking southbound all the way down into Florida. Looks like this guy right here on my left, he's ready to go fishing.
In 1.5
he said,
miles,
fuck that,
take
man.
exit 58 on the
Today's
right
Friday.
to I-75
I'm trying to get out of town. All these trucks out here. I'm going fishing. Got me a case of Bud Light. Some Diet Coke for the kids. Go ahead, fisherman. You can hop up there in front of me. I don't mind. Go ahead, man. Nope, you ain't gonna do it. You saw that. I totally would have let him. Oh shit, what?
Then take the exit to
Oh wow,
I-75
man, I just
south.
goofed that up big time. Ah, son of a bitch. Well, I totally goofed that up. Let's see if this works out for me anyway. Yeah, I totally goofed that up. 285, 275. Okay, I think we're okay. Oops.
Take
Yeah, we're
the
okay.
ramp on the left to I-285 east, then keep right.
Oops. Alright, well, whatever. Everything happens for a reason, huh? Maybe. That's what we like to say. Oh, come on, get in the freaking gear. Ah, you're killing me. No, I'm gonna. no, I'm not gonna say shit.
Keep right to I-75 south, then keep left.
Well, that wasn't too bad. That was pretty well painless, I guess.
Be in either of the two left lanes.
Yes, ma'am. Right lane ends. right lane ends again.
Continue on I-75.
Ay, ay, ay. Sometimes you just can't get ahead, I guess. Well, there we go. 75 south. We made it. That's crazy. They're still running coronavirus ads on the DOT signs. We gotta love it. It's just like pummeling you over and over with the same phrases and terms and phrases. It just is like coronavirus. Wash hands and disinfect. Like, right, okay. I mean, if you want to get your point across, just say wash your hands, disinfect. But no, they got to put up coronavirus, right? Because now that's a term of fear, right? They pretty well instilled that term as a fear word now, right? Just like a 4-letter word is something bad. Oh, he said fuck. Oh, that's not good, right? That scares everybody. Everybody gets alarmed when they hear fuck or shit or motherfucker, right? Oh my God! It's just a word. It's just a tone that comes out of your mouth. Completely meaningless except for that which we give it. I mean, there's words in the Vietnamese language that say fuck all the time. There's people with the name fuck, right? It's no big deal because, well, it's just a word. It's just a way of referencing something. It's just a vibration of laudable sound waves. So now we got coronavirus. Ah! Everybody, oh no, scary, right? Scary. Friday the 13th. Oh, full moon. Oh, it's all. It's just it's just a way for them to trigger an area of the brain that induces a fear, an element of fear in the mind, right? And that's basically why they keep saying it over and over and over, just like they did with terrorism and weapons of mass destruction and Al Qaeda, Osama bin Laden, right? All those words are meant to trigger an area in the brain that induces a symptom of fear, or not a symptom, but a reaction of fear. And that's what it's about. Psychology 101 right there. Once you become aware of that stuff that I'm talking about, then it all becomes nothing. It comes, then you realize, oh, that's what they're doing. And now you have a defense against it. Psychologically speaking, at least for your own mental well-being, right? They can't get at you or get in your mind anymore once you identify it. know, that raises the question, actually. So, I was out on the road, of course, during Halloween. So, what was Halloween like, I wonder? Does anybody know? Like, was there even a Halloween at all? I mean, we got COVID among the air, right? So, it should have been scary, I guess. I mean, were there actual trick-or-treaters or anything? Or did people just trick-or-treat at home? They just like went and rang their own doorbell.
Right on I-75.
Like trick or treat like 30 times over and over at their own doorbell, and then to the point where they're just like trick or treat. Like they just ring the doorbell and don't even say nothing. They're just like, damn, this sucks. I don't know. What's Christmas gonna be like? What about Thanksgiving? Are people going to be told to stay at home? The biggest travel holiday of the year, people are just going to be like told to stay at home. No flying. No going home this year. What? Fuck you. Get out of my freaking business, you little communists. Get out of my country for that matter. Sick of you. Sick of you and your little socialist, democratic, communist, fascist mindset. Always trying to be up in other people's business, tell other people what to do, what to think, how to act, where to go, when to do it. How much you can have, how much you can't have, what you're gonna get, when you're gonna get it. What to say, when to say it, who you can and can't say it to. When and if you can pray to a God or
Continue
not.
on I-75.
And whose God it's going to be. How much money you get to make. How much money you get to keep out of the money that you make. Who you have to share it with, which is pretty much just them. It was like, you got to share it all with us, and we'll give you some bread. We'll give you some daily bread in return. Yeah, here's your daily bread. That's what they do. They had back in the old communist Russian Empire. They had bread lines so you could get your daily bread. That's the other big phrase of communism is daily. Daily. A new day. The next day. Yes, and they have many of their little terms and phrases. That's how you can identify them. It's like a gang, you know, and you go into a city, right? There's gang signs all over the place. If you don't know what those gang signs mean, you're going to find yourself in a pickle. You're going to find yourself in some pretty hot water pretty quick. And it's no different with communist organizations. They have their signs and symbols, and they're all over the place. Like, this whole country is infested with them. And people don't know. They don't know what their signs are. They just don't know. They haven't been taught. They haven't looked into it. Son of a biscuit. Well, hold on a second. I gotta pick you back up here if I can, safely. Wow, I don't know why that happened other than it's getting hot. Okay, well, you know what? Damn, that phone is pretty hot sitting in the sun like that. So with that, I'm gonna wrap it up. I guess the old communist party got mad and said, let's warm up his phone and make him quit doing his video and telling everybody our secrets. Probably something like that, I guess. All right, so hey, yeah, we're gonna wrap this up. The phone is pretty damn hot, so Hope y'all are doing well. See you somewhere down the road. See ya. Alright. What's happening, y'all? So, I'm bringing you up in here right now because I have something coming up behind me on a trailer behind a regular dually truck, and it's huge. I don't know, maybe it's a boat. You know what? It must be a boat, but it just looks gigantic. I mean, this thing's oversized for sure. So, and he's coming up behind me in this left lane now. We're currently, I'm eating a little bit here too, so excuse me for that, but we're currently headed I-75 southbound to Georgia, about 130 miles south of Atlanta. It is Friday, November 20th, current local time of 2:15 in the afternoon. Temperature 75 degrees and low altitude. Low cruising altitude of 390 feet, roughly. Yeah, this thing's big. It's just it's a boat. Huge. It like dwarfs the truck towing it too. Back in my rear view, I couldn't tell what the hell it was. Marine Technology Inc. Look at the size of this thing, man. Give this guy a berth there. Wow, it's got 4 motors on it. That's badass. That's freaking cool. I don't know how he's getting away with hauling that thing like that, because his mirrors ain't big enough to get around it. Like, his mirrors should be extended out quite a bit. I don't know how he's getting away with it. Huh. Wow, I would love to see what that thing looks like underneath that tarp there. Yeah, I'd say that thing probably should be on the back of behind a actual semi-truck. But that's legal, that's legal. What are you going to do? Who am I to say? Just caught off guard by it, that's all. Big old thing. Man. I mean, seriously, that thing should be getting hauled by a semi, I think. Just, I mean, for how wide it is. I mean, that thing's 10 feet wide, at least. It's got to be 10 feet wide. It's taking up the entire width of the lane. Wow. Interesting. Well, you know, you see something new every day, I guess, out here. And that's true. You do. Whether you learn anything or not, I don't know, but you see something new every day. Yep. So anyhow, that's about that. Be back in a bit.